the strengths are very, very, very similar, and the playing field is reasonably leveled.
He's trying. He's trying his. Oh, there's a chance. Definite. Oh, yes. Is it? That's a direct hit. The umpire will definitely have a look at it again. He's surely going to go to the third umpire, but these direct hits, I tell you, can always be very tricky.
Well, I can tell you what, the body language of the Sri Lankans and the batter of Bangladesh indicates a story. Let's see whether that indication comes out as a result.
That can be a big, big moment.
Praveen Manisha is the fielder. Let's see. Oh, yes. If you're a Sri Lankan, he'll be celebrating.
They needed some inspiration, some energy. This come through a great piece of fielding.
Well, it has to be, and Sri Lanka needed that lift. See, this is what can inspire a team. Say a good run out, an outstanding catch, something special on the field. You could see that rubbing off. So Sri Lanka's got the breakthrough.
Yeah,
and this man was threatening.
huh?
Well, it's 53 for 1. Well, that was desperate. That was desperate stuff for Sri Lanka. They needed something special because Bangladesh was not running away with it, but they were coming with a very solid kind of response. So Sri Lanka needed to kind of stem it.
That's correct. And now the man informed, the captain of Bangladesh, that's Azizul Hakim Tamim. He's got a century to his name already in this tournament, a 50 also. He's a very solid batter. And he's sort of a player you need to have at number 3. There's a calmness about him. Likes to go long, big.
Well, you say he's in form. I thought both openers were in form. They both looked very good.
They did, but he has scored runs. He scored a century and a 50.
So I understand what you mean. Well, Sri Lanka, they've got a wicket. Oh, what a shot. What a shot. That tells you a story. The first delivery punched through extra cover. He has to be in good form.
Yeah, brilliant. Has he lost a wicket? I don't think so.
But this, I think, is a non-striker. It's not the captain.
Yeah, he's still there. He is Kalam. The way he's just middled in beautiful placement also. He's playing on a different surface. Kalam Siddiqui Alim.
See, let's see where he's batting. He's definitely batting outside the crease because he understands that Kugadas is looking to go full. So he's just trying to negate it a little bit. Now what does he do? He's been forced to bowl shorter and wider.
And not quite getting it right. Mathulan. They did get a wicket courtesy to a run out. It was punched. They were indecisive till now. The lane wanted to go. Lots of confusion. And then the direct hit. Timbers never run on a misfield. That's what they did.
Yes, indeed. He's getting good pace. Nice carry. It's hitting the wicketkeeper's gloves quite hard. Kugadas, impressive. Into his second over, just conceded 6 runs. He's been very, very consistent with the length, but I'm sure, Ali, as you said, you'd like to see him do that adjustment a little bit.
Yeah, just a little. Just pull back the length just a little. And then maybe surprise one or delivery, that Fuller one or the Yorker, because he's so good at it.
Last ball. Hits the bat hard. You could hear that sound. 10 overs done. 58 for 1. Well, 58 for 1 is the highest in a power play, because the average here in Dubai is batting second is 43, batting first is 39. So 58 for 1 is a very 57 for 1 is a very creditable return for Bangladesh. And now the captain with the left-hander on. He's going to come on and bowl his off spin. He's been very successful in domestic cricket. Was the leading wicket taker in the recently concluded youth tournament. I believe he ended up as the best bowler as well. Single of the first ball.
Yeah, he's got a double responsibility as a bowler as well as a captain. How he maneuvers his troops, how he leads them. It's all about how he has to find a balance between being positive, being attacking and defense, because not many runs are left. 171. He's got to slip in. He's moving them around. That's what I want to see. He's keeping them up.
And they got mid off in the circle. Deep cover on the boundary. Boundary riders on the leg side. Off spinner bowling. He was just sweeping it off the stumps.
You've got to be very careful, because the pace Thamamika is bowling at, and he's bowling within the stumps. He's swept right in front of his eyes, and if he missed this one, it would definitely be his curtains for him.
Yeah, that was a bit risky. He played it off the stumps, as you said. Now the left-hander on strike. The length is good. Haven't seen too much of assistance when it comes to spin bowling. But what Vihas Devmika does well is he bowls with good control and varies the pace that was pushed through.
And also it would be interesting to see when Thamamika brings in his leg spinner, his ace weapon, I would say, Praveen Manisha, being left-hander on the crease. Can he make him wait or bring him now, attack the batters, get a couple of wickets? He'll have to do all this thinking.
See, my take on this is, just because there is a left-hander, you should never hold back a leg spin. I mean, if that theory is true, an off-spinner cannot bowl to a right-hander, you should expect the leg spinner, whether you're a left-hander or a right-hander, to be able to bowl. That's the quality. Played late and played fine. Wide to slip. Should get a boundary. It's a good way to finish for Bangladesh. 11 done, 64 for 1. Very fine over again from Matulan Kugadas. His ball 4 overs for 12. But Bangladesh sitting pretty at the moment. 73 for 1.
Three for 1 after 14.
Bangladesh captain in the middle. Along with Kalam was batted well so far. Just one wicket to fall of Zawad. Abrar was run out for 24. He looked really good. Turn. a bit too much for Riaz Termika. He has a slip in place just in case the ball doesn't turn and goes with the arm. And four fielders in the leg side. One that turns the shot, wicket long on, deep mid, and exactly what I said. When it doesn't turn, goes with the arm, and skipper Termika strikes for Sri Lanka. But this was going to happen. We knew that the spinners will come on, the things will slightly get more difficult for the batters. Oh, there's a review of no ball. The catch also will be reviewed by the umpires. But what a wonderful delivery. Trying to break for the spin, ball holding its line, just batsman poking at it. We'll go through the process now. The umpires are checking if it's a clean catch. Check the front foot first and then we'll move on. We asked Termika, the captain. Fair delivery. And now to the business end. Clear outside edge, first slip in place. Does this carry? That's the biggest question. Oh, close, very close. But I think, looking at those pictures for me, Atul, I feel fingers are underneath. Because I see a couple of fingers going under the ball. Just in the nick of the time. Let's have another look at it. Look, here we go, here we go. The ball dipping, hands going forward, and a couple of fingers sneaking underneath the ball. Yeah, so the batsman lets go. Feeling is mutual here in the com box. How is it in the third umpire's box? That's a big question. Man who matters the most has to make this decision. This is a crucial time of this game. Kalam has been batting well. He's been decent form, has started well. 36 of 53 so far. Sri Lanka can sneak in one wicket here. Let's have another look at it from another angle. Still checking. Possibly looking for another angle. Third umpire, I think the on-field umpires were quite happy. There's one more angle coming up. The bat is in front, but yes, he's out. Because there's a slight dip as soon as the turf gets over. And that dip in that surface, you can see that the hands have come underneath the ball, the fingers have clasped the ball, and he should be given out. Yeah, this is the best angle possible. I think that this will be the key one for the third umpire. Mutual feelings here in the com box. Let's take a closer look at the third umpire. The decision is pending. That's still going on. Wanted to make sure. Well, we had the luxury of two angles. The first one was a good angle. And, well, having played the game, having been there many times, you know that the fingers have come underneath the ball. And you always look at the body language of the fielding side straight away. The field that slips was quite confident, even the wicket keeper. Even for a certain extent, the batsman did take a couple of steps towards the dressing room, but the umpire just wanted to make it sure. And you know the way the hands came from, they came from behind to front. And that shows that the fingers have moved underneath it. If they would have come from side to the middle, then would have been different. And there you go, Maruf, you and me. It feels like it that, wow, haven't got a clue. Benefit of the doubt goes to the batters, whereas we all thought he had the fingers underneath. Can this be the occasion, the time that will make the Sri Lankans think that it could have gone their way? They can't believe it looking at the body language. But you're right, and I'm also very surprised, but umpire knows best. I think the minute we saw that there were too many reviews going on, the umpire is in the mind that he's not sure. And the benefit of doubt in cricket ethos always goes to the batsman. But you're right, the body language, the reaction immediately of the bowler, the fielder, even the batsman. The third umpire Farooq Khan from Afghanistan thought it was a bump ball before it reached it. Fielder, whereas we thought it is underneath the day. Man who matters, the third umpire has to make his decision. He has made it.
And maybe, Maruf, the point happens that sometimes, when you look at it objectively, you're not sure. And the evidence is not conclusive enough. And then immediately you go to the dictum that the benefit of doubt has to go to the batsman. Because the batsman only got one ball. And this could have been a real twist in the tail if this would have happened. Because two well-set batsmen would have gone to the pavilion. And Bangladesh innings would have to be resurrected again. A crucial juncture of this game, and that didn't happen. Sri Lanka is fighting for just to get one breakthrough to try and open up the floodgates. Navid Nawaz, the head coach of Bangladesh. A closer look. He would be a convicted mind to know who he's backing because he's the coach of Bangladesh. But he's Sri Lanka. So, difficult decision for him. But anyway, it's 75 for 1 after 15.
They are 6 run lower. Arade, 6 run lower. Afghanistan.
Oh, what a game up in Sharjah. 123 all out Afghanistan in reply. Nepal 101 for 8. Another 23 runs more. Wow, what a game there.
Huh?
Come to the party. Bowlers have come to the party in Sharjah for Afghanistan boys. The batting struggled right through the tournament. They haven't been able to put up a total on the board, but finally, I think they might be able to do it. I'm very surprised Afghanistan came into this tournament as one of the favourites to win the Asia Cup 2024. But first couple of games, they've been beaten by Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. In this kind of tournament, there's nothing called dead rubbers. Especially pride is involved against Nepal. They train the full side. And up inside, the surface gives different. Challenges for the batters, and they failed that today even. 103 all out. Well, coming back to this game, 77 for 1, and it's been almost 4 overs since we've seen a boundary from the Bangladesh bats. Suddenly the scoring has ebbed that wicket, which fell at 52 runs, has put some semblance of balance in the game. Good bouncer, very good bouncer. Wide call. I thought still he's letting the batsman know, the captain of Bangladesh, everything is not going to be full. Just on captain, Hemant Dam, the captain of Nepal, seam bowler, still at the crease, 9 of 19, and Naren Saud is on 20 of 37 deliveries. So I'm sure that they must be wanting to somehow get over the line and to lead the Asia Cup with a memorable win. Oh, beaten, genuinely beaten outside the off stump. That's a good delivery, good length by Govidas. Very hard for some batsmen to pick up a bowler like Govidas. A round arm action. Actually, sometimes you don't know where the point of release is. And that's why, hence, Malinga's legacy lives on in Sri Lanka, with Patirana being the top player in demand in franchise auctions as well. And this kind of action has become a rarity because unless you play against it, unless you practice against this kind of bowling, it's really hard for the batsman to pick where the ball is going to be released and where it's going to end up. It's a rarity for most of the world, but in Sri Lanka, so many beats, so much beats cricket being played. You could see many, and I've seen even when the international teams come and train in the facility of Sri Lanka, the net bowlers, you have many of the slingers coming through. So Govidas has been found, and now he's getting this opportunity to play in the U19 Asia Cup, and the entire world is watching. And what the biggest challenge he had coming into this game about his length, he was quite guilty in the last game in Sharjah against Afghanistan, pitching slightly fuller. But this pitch demands back of the length. and get that bounce which he has adjusted pretty well so far. There you go, you're right. In between you have to make sure that you're your base. Most importantly, what Ugas does really well